Hi and welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk about VoiceFlow. VoiceFlow is another chatbot builder that we can use to build our AI agents. The advantage of VoiceFlow is that it's very easy, for example, to deploy to Alexa and WhatsApp and Twilio and other apps. So they have already built it in to deploy to these platforms, and you will see a lot of bigger companies are using this. It's a very clean and nice interface where you can easily share your chats or share your workflows with other people so they can help you to build the flows. Or if you're in a bigger company, you can send it to a C-level person and they will approve it and so on. So there's a lot of companies like Vodafone, BMW and so on using this kind of tools, and it's a great tool to build your chatbots with. There's also templates here. So for example, you can build an AI body, you have something for e-commerce, you have something for support where Zendesk is built in. You can do customer feedback things and you can have a FAQ bot. This is already ready in the templates. If you look at the pricing, it starts from, I think, $50 per month. This already includes 200 knowledge base source agents, 20 agents, 1 million monthly AI tokens, logic code API, and you can export it, password protected, custom agent branding, and so on. So there's also a free one. So if you want to test it out here, there's a single editor, 50 knowledge bases, 2 agents, and so on. You can use it for free. The disadvantage of VoiceFlow, I find, is that you need to buy the tokens from them. They're not very expensive, like 1 million tokens. They charge you, I think, $5, and you cannot connect your own OpenAI key, for example. And you can use also their knowledge base. So I experienced that it's about 2.5, 3 times more expensive than you would use your own tokens. And I think this is a bit of a disadvantage. I found a way to actually use my own account using Flowwise and connecting my own OpenAI account to it, and also use my own vector storage. I will show that to you in a different video. Today I want to discuss the basics. So the basics are that we can very easy build a bot here. I will just call it YouTube bot. And you can see you have 2 different types basically. You can deploy a bot on web chat, so integrate it to your website, WhatsApp, for Teams, Twilio and Alexa, but you can also deploy it for NLU platforms like RasaBot and all the other bot builders. For now, we'll just pick this one, and I will show you an Alexa bot platform. So here you can see the chatbots, SMS, and here is voice. I picked Alexa, then we pick a language. The language is important for Alexa. If you want to test it, we will do another video on that. If you want to deploy Alexa bot, I will show you how to do that. And if you pick all the languages, you need to do the setup for all the languages in Alexa before you can deploy it. So I would recommend just to pick one language and then continue. You can invite other people here. I have 4 members on my account, so I could invite them. You can give them rights and so on. But to keep it easy, I will just go ahead and generate here the assistant, and you will see there's already some stuff inside. And we don't have to do much to find out how it works. The easy thing is, you see here all these boxes, they have a place sign on top. If you click on start here, it will go through all the boxes. If you want to test individual boxes because you don't want to waste so much time, sometimes you have built out quite a lot of these boxes and you want to start just testing one box and you don't want to spend too much time, you can just go ahead and play here. Sometimes it's required that you need the output from the last box, so sometimes it doesn't work. But let's just go ahead here and press the start button. So I'm not sure if you did hear it in the recording, but Alexa, the Alexa voice basically asked me, ask any question, and we will use the response AI step to provide contextual response. So Basically, what you can do here is you can just talk to it. How are you? Just some test.
As an AI language model, I do not have emotions, but I am functioning well. How can I assist you today?
So
Did
it's
that answer your question?
it's saying as an AI language model, it doesn't have any feelings or any, so the standard action basically. You see here, I have actually here enabled all the debugging mode and so on. Then I can see this. So basically it used the model ChatGPT Turbo 3.5, token multiplier 1, tokens. Here you see how many tokens have been used in total basically. So for the query, for the answer, so you can see the total here 64 for this one and the total 64 for this one. So you can see the token usage. And if I press escape here, I get back. Just move the video, try to move the video somewhere else. It will not let me. So let's see how, here. If I just click here, if I hover over here, I hope you can see it. It tells me I have used 298,826 tokens. And if it's at 1,000,000, I have to buy new tokens. So another thing that I want to show you is if I click here on the AI thing, it tells me that it's actually using or what the response is here. So you can connect everything here and you have the variables here. So the user question has got a variable. So this variable will get sent over here to the AI step, and we can see that the AI step is actually handled internally by ChatGPT 3.5. Like I mentioned before, there is no way basically to use or change that to use your own tokens. It works very simple, the setup. If you're building for Alexa, there's the speak and there is basically the listen. So one, if you want to say something, you use the speak. If you want to listen to the user reply, you use the capture, and then you play it back and forward. Here for the AI response, there's two different things in most of the bots. Here in the Alexa bot, there's only one response, which will be the response of the AI. In a different bot, which I will show you in a second, you also have a knowledge base. That means you can also put some knowledge into the VoiceFlow bot into a database. It will get tokenized there and you will be able to also use this knowledge. I'm not sure why the Alexa bot does not have this option, because the way I built a bot with the different webhook and with Flowwise in the background, it's still working very well actually to use vector database inside of an Alexa bot. So I'm not sure why they do it. The flow is basically here, it's actually, this is text, so telling the user something, and then here it's capturing the answer. It's sending it to the internal AI here in the response field to get the answer back. Then it's asking also if it answered the question. If you would say yes or type yes or no, it will go just to these two other steps. So it's a really, really simple setup. So let's go back here. I will not save that. I will go back to the dashboard and just open one more bot here. If I create a new assistant, I would just call it YouTube. What did we call it before? Bot 02. And now I will also pick this, but I will pick a web assistant, so web chat. Then I can also put the language. I will just take a main language and continue again. Now it will build out a web chat, and in the web chat it can't speak. So you can make a VoiceFlow bot speak, but then you would have to build your own front end and program in basically the text to speech, speech to text. So here the only difference we have is the same system here, but the difference we have here now is if you go to your AI, you drag and drop this to the canvas, basically you can decide if it's using the AI model, which will be the ChatGPT 3.5, as you can define basically here in the back end, and you can also have this knowledge base. So let me go back to the flow. If I can manage to find back here, it's here. So if I click here again, it will have, this is the regular model and this is the knowledge base basically. And the knowledge base, like I mentioned, is here, and you can upload documents to the knowledge base. You can add here, add documents, and you can put in even a URL, a sitemap, text, PDF, document. So we'll just go ahead and we'll just copy this VoiceFlow URL, for example, copy it, then I will say URL, put in the URL, add the URL, it will go out, crawl the URL and put it into the system. So now I can access this knowledge here. If you would go back, you can test it here. So if I go here and say preview, what could we ask? How much is the professional plan, I could say. How much is the professional plan? Ask a question, generate response. How much is the 50 per month? See, I mean, in this case, the question is if they don't have their own data already in the database. But you see, it's working pretty well. So it knows now what the pricing is, and I could go ahead here and connect it like with the knowledge base, and this would be actually stored in the knowledge base. So I can access the data from the knowledge base, I can upload documents, I can upload everything, or I can use the AI. I don't find this solution very satisfying. I want to have a solution which has got the OpenAI and the knowledge base integrated. So basically, if it doesn't find the knowledge in the database, it would generate some other ideas out of the general language model, or even have a fine-tuned model connected to it and then get out the best information. But VoiceFlow is really a great tool where you can build a lot of stuff. If you want to publish it, you just go here and publish it. And in the case of Alexa, I will show you in a special video about the Alexa bot. You just click here, publish. It will connect to your developer account. You can test it there and you can deploy it there on Alexa very easily. So in the next video, I will show you how to connect VoiceFlow with Flowise. Flowise is based on LangChain. It will help you to build out a nice AI flow in the background, and it will help you to connect your own ChatGPT data source, so your own tokens. You can connect a vector database, you can put in memory, you can also store documents there and have everything pulled in with a webhook at once. I hope that was useful. I see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. See you.